Hello everybody, it's Joe Beauty 87 here, and today we're gonna do a full face of Too Faced minus eyeshadow and a couple other things because I don't have like the Born This Way face powder and I don't have a Too Faced primer. I don't like the Hangover primer, so I don't have it. I do have the SPF moisturizer, so I'm gonna put that on and then I'll put another primer on because I have oily skin, so that's not gonna work out. But the star of today's show is the new, what is this, the Too Faced Born This Way Turn Up the Light, and I got, of course, the one in deep, so we're gonna try that out today, and that's the main star of the show. But I figured since I was using this, I'll use my other Too Faced products and we just do a full face of Too Faced situation. So this is what it looks like. Of course, they kept with the theme of the packaging of all the other stuff, but it's what the inside is. I mainly bought this because I wanted to try this right here. These highlighters are kind of sparkly, so I don't really care about those, but I wanted to see if this was a good, like, blurring your pores type powder, because I'm thinking about maybe swiping underneath the eyes and then like dusting it all over the face to like set after I set my face with powder. I mean, after I set down the foundation and concealer and all that stuff. But anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna start off with the Hangover Spray because you can use this as a primer as well as a spray. So I'm gonna just use this as a refresher type thing. There we go with that. Then we're gonna put some for the lips. Now I talked to y'all about this on IG. Oh my god, I love this stuff so much. Like, it sold out during the 21 days of beauty, and I was like, oh god, I hope it comes back in stock because it was on sale. And then I think I had like a 20% off coupon or something like that, or maybe it was just on sale. I don't know, but it was so worth my 15 bucks. Like, I should have bought two, but you know, I didn't know it was gonna be as good as it was. But all the reviews said it was wonderful. But you know how sometimes reviews don't necessarily tell you the truth because they just don't. This stuff is amazing and I love it. And I'm like, Lineage who? Like, Lineage what? I'm sorry. I've never met her. That's how good this stuff is. Like, I've never met Lineage who is she. At least when it comes to lip products. Now her Sleepy Mask is bomb, but I don't know. I've never liked the lip product that much. Next, we're gonna go into the Hangover Good to Go Skin Protecting 25 SPF Moisturizer. Now, this is my first time using it. I bought it a while ago. I just don't ever use it. Why is it coming out like that? I don't know, y'all. It's coming out really weird. Like, why is it squirting out like that? I don't, like, was I supposed to squeeze it first before I, like, did that in order for something to come out regularly? Or, like, yeah, y'all see this? Okay, there we go. I guess I was supposed to squeeze it beforehand and I didn't. I don't know. That was weird. But, go ahead and dot this all over the face. I did moisturize my face, but this has like SPF in it, so I'm trying to get into the habit of using SPF because I'm one of those people that doesn't use SPF. I just like throw in my makeup and go. But I try to find, like, you know, moisturizers and stuff that have SPF in it, so I won't not have the SPF, and I didn't have to like put on a separate SPF because that's something I don't do, and I probably will never do. Put on a separate SPF. That's just not my aesthetic or vibe. But here's a brand called Black Girl Sunscreen. I was thinking about trying out just because, you know, it's a black-owned brand. Show that support, if you will. And maybe put it, like, down my neck or something so that way my face and my neck will match or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. So the next thing I'm going to take is one heck of a blot primer. Casey Holmes has been talking about this for years, and I had finally caught it on sale at Ulta again during 21 Days of Beauty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put it in the places that have oily skin. So I usually put, like, it around my pores here and down my nose and like a little bit on my forehead. So we're gonna put this there just for those, because it's like that moisturizer was cute, but when you got oily skin, that's not going to suffice. So got that right here. I'm trying to kind of press it in, not just, you know, rub it on there, especially when it comes to the nose, because I don't give a damn what I use. I feel like my nose is always oily. It does not matter. My nose is just gonna be oily. I still try though, because I'm like hoping one day I'll find something that actually works. Let's take another dot and just this side and this side, because my cheeks haven't been getting as oily as they used to. So that's why I'm like kind of calming down on it. And I got these few little bumps because it's like lady time and I've been eating a lot of Twinkies, so don't judge me. But that's what all this is going on over here. But they had cleared up pretty nicely, but when she came over her ugly hair, that stuff just started popping up everywhere. Like, I got this one right here, and I got all these over here. So hopefully she did Sunday and we can calm this little situation over here down. Okay, so of course, you know, Auntie Jackie came through and made some shades for us in the foundation, and she made some shades in the concealer. So I have the concealer in maple. I know she uses chestnut, but I like a little brighter under eye than she does, so I have no problem using maple. And of course, the color I use is the color that Jackie uses, which is chai. So let me get into that. So has anybody seen the photography yet? Because I still haven't seen it. I'm like just dying. I'm like dying to see this movie. So I started off with one pump. Of course, I'm probably gonna have to put on another one, but you know, I figured we'll start with the one and then we'll just add the other one when we have to. It's like I'm so behind on movies, y'all. I'm still behind. Like, I didn't go see Just Mercy yet like I wanted to. And I haven't seen Bad Boys either, which I'm like super sad I didn't go see yet because I love Will Smith. I've been down Will Smith since back in the day when he was like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and all that. So I'm like, yeah, I definitely need to go see that. Will Smith is actually one of my favorite actors. When he first started off, I was like, ooh, I don't know about this dude because like he was just acting really silly and I didn't think like, you know, he's going to be who he is today. But I still liked him. It's just, you know, I love watching his growth as an actor over the years. I think it's really cool that he went from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to, like, you know, who he is now. And as you can see, it's giving pretty decent coverage. It's not a miracle worker, so it's not going to cover these giant-ass bumps on my face. And, you know, I feel like when I put on the other layer, then, you know, some of the dark spots that you can still see will disappear, and I'll be fine. But, you know, it's a nice medium coverage foundation. It looks pretty natural and skin-like and nice. So it's not one of those matte foundations that, you know, looks like they suck the life out of your face. And when I first tried this, I think I had to use mahogany, and that color was just a hot mess. It was awful. I was like, really? Too Faced? You trying to come for us like that? But, you know, sorry, y'all. That's my bracelet is making a random noise. I'm just lightly patting this down. Now I'm going with the second pump. Like I told y'all, I knew I was going to need more than one pump, but I just started off with the one pump. Just dotted in the same spots because my cheeks are the place I always have the most trouble with acne and whatnot. So that's why I always have to have a lot on my cheeks. And I usually put a lot on the side of my face too, just because sometimes I get bumps over there as well. And plus I have like a mole on this side. So I'll be trying to like cover up that stuff as well. Yeah, but I remember when I tried this foundation again, I was like, oh, it's nice. And I think I didn't think it was nice the first time because the color shade mesh is just so crazy. So it was like, I couldn't see the potential of the foundation because it was just so like red and terrible. And then when they came out with the second launch, they came out with the color chestnut. That was like somewhat closer and a little bit better than, you know, maple. I mean, sorry, mahogany, but it was still like, you know, we need to get there. Like they weren't fully there. And what I appreciate is they knew they weren't there, so they got somebody who could get them there, so they could, you know, get to that part of the market. Especially since she's always talking about how, you know, if you don't make the shades, people can't buy them. So I definitely appreciate the fact that they went to somebody that they knew would get the job done. Now I wonder if they're using all her colors for future launches, because I noticed when they came out with the Peach Perfect one, they when they relaunched it, they used the shades that Jackie had made, and I liked that foundation. But again, you had to mix like 2 shades. I think I had to do like, if I remember correctly, Jackie said we had to use maple. I think we had to mix maple and mahogany or something like that in order to get like a good shade match on it. So I'm glad that it comes in chai now, because it's actually one of my favorite foundations from Too Faced, because, you know, that was more mattifying one, whereas this one is, you know, isn't mattifying, it's more skin light. And in summertime, I prefer a mattifying foundation over a skin light one, just because, you know, I feel at the end of the day, I'm going to look oily. So I figure if I start out matte, I won't look as oily toward the end of the day. At least that's my thought process behind it. And that's why I prefer Peach Perfect in the summertime. I mean, not that I don't use this one in the summertime. It's just more of, if I picked, I would pick Peach Perfect first just because of its formula. So I'm trying to figure out if I should get the new Luminous Silk Concealer Natural Review, because I figure we could compare it to the Power Play, even though I just watched Mel Thompson's video on it. I was hoping it would come to Sephora this weekend because I had a 15% off coupon from some promotion they had ran when I had bought the Love face palette from them. Because if you all remember, I told you all that the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette I pre-ordered from her, but they hadn't sneak peeked the face palette yet. So I didn't know that a face palette existed, so I went ahead and ordered like just the eyeshadow palette. Then I think like an hour later after I ordered the eyeshadow palette, then they had posted on Instagram that they had a face palette too. So I was like, well, I'll just wait to Sephora. And this just happened that Sephora's having this sale. So I ended up with the 15% off coupon. So I ordered the Fenty concealer. I ordered the Shiseido what is that, foundation powder. We're gonna try that out with the foundation itself, even though the powder range didn't have nearly as many shades as the foundation range. But I was like, we still gonna try it out with the foundation. I didn't buy the concealer just because Mel Thompson was talking about how terrible it was, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. But I bought a few other things for us to try out, so you'll have to wait and see what the rest of the stuff is. But those are the two main things I was excited about. The Fenty. Oh, wait. Of course, you know I bought the Mother Pack concealers. Like, I bought those from Sephora as soon as I saw it was dropping. And I just bought it there because I was $10 off on Mother's website with all the taxes she adds on and stuff. And I knew I was getting the 15% off at Sephora. And I only got 10 off on her website. I was like, it came out to about the same price because she had a bundle for $52. And if I remember correctly, it was $62 on Sephora because you had to pay the extra $10 because of the, I think the powder is like, no, the concealer is $32 and the powder is like $30. So I just bought it on Sephora because I was like, I can get the 15% off. And I'm still going to get free shipping anyway because I'm buying all this other shit. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and buy it there instead of buying it from Mother. Even though I feel like if I had bought it from Mother, it's still coming around the same time it's going to come from Sephora. So that's why I was just like, I'll buy it with all the other stuff together. And then over the weekend, we'll just, you know, try all that out or whatever. So, yeah. But yeah. So, I'm so excited for the Mother Pack concealer. I saw Casey Holmes already reviewed in one of her videos, and I was just like, yes, Casey. Because I went to go watch a powder foundation video she did. If you haven't seen it, she has a powder foundation review on the Makeup Revolution, like satin face powder or something like that. And turns out she used the new Pat McGrath concealer in that video to like set her under eyes with or whatever. And I was like, yes, because I have been dying to see somebody try it. I know it's gonna take Jackie a while to get her video because it be taking her forever to get stuff up. So that's why I was like, I didn't wait for her. I just ordered my own color. Like, I ain't nobody got time for that. I'm so sorry. I got other stuff I need to do. You know, like, I gotta make my video too. So I didn't wait on her. I just picked a color and was like, this the color I'm gonna go with. Yeah. Anyway, one thing I'll never get from Too Faced is a bronzer, apparently, because they done came up with 3, 5, 17 different bronzers, and you still ain't came up with a shade for anybody that's darker than medium tan. So I get it. You're not going to make bronzers for us. So I'm going to take this Natasha Denona tan palette, even though I don't feel like it's that great for people my skin tone either, but it works better in the wintertime than the summertime when it initially launched. And this being able to be used as a blush for me is total bullshit, because it's like, I don't see that working. So this product wasn't made for me, but I reviewed it on my channel and I waited too late to return it, so we just gonna use it. It usually works better when I cream contour, but I didn't cream contour today, so I'm just like, oh well, it's gonna look like I don't have any bronzer probably. But whatever. It's fine, I guess. I'm like, why didn't y'all have Jackie help y'all make some bronzer shades while using all this other stuff? But it don't even matter because I'm going to try the Vesca bronzer soon. I'm hoping to order that. My next paycheck, I didn't want to try to order this paycheck too because I had other stuff I need to pay. Like, I had to pay our cell phone bill this week, and that's like $200-something. And then I just made an order with Sephora for like $200-something. So I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. So I was like, I'm not trying to order too much stuff. Oh, I ordered the Carly Bible palette, you all. Because I was like, I wanted to try it out, and it finally went on sale at a reasonable price. So I just went ahead and got that. It was $31 at Sephora, and it's $31 at Ulta right now as well. And then I had the 15% off coupon too from Sephora, so that's why I went ahead and ordered it. I was like, why not? You know, why not? Let's just blend out this concealer. Now it's been sitting here for a little bit. Not super long, just a little bit. And then I'll take the e.l.f. sponge and blend out. What I noticed is I feel like Too Faced doesn't have a lot of like tools like other brands do. Like, you know, they have sponges and stuff. Like, you notice they teamed up with Beauty Blender for the Tutti Frutti collection, but like they don't have their own sponge. And then like they hardly have like any brushes. They got the Mr. Right powder brush, and they came out with like 2 or 3 other like brushes since then. But it's like, I noticed they're not a company who really comes out with tools. Like, they'll come out with the product for you to use, but they don't come out with the tools for you to use with the product. So I'm like, hey, I wonder if that's about. I'm like, do they not think they can do it? Or are they too focused on like their skincare brand and that's why they're not doing it? Like, I'm just curious as to why, like, they've been out for like all this time and they don't really have a whole bunch of tools. I'm gonna take the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I have the color Translucent Medium, and this is one we're gonna put into my eyes. But I'm like, I'm just curious, like, what's going on with that? I'm taking my sponge and I'm going to sit underneath my eye. Y'all, but I had about my under eyes, I have some like creases underneath that. I just be like, oh, it's just horrible. Has anyone tried the new Alamar Cosmetics palette? I want to try their new bronzer palette. It looks really cool. It has like the brightening shades and the other shades, and it's not actually that much. It's only like 25 bucks. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be higher than that, but I'm seriously thinking about getting it because as you see, I already got the brushes. So I'm like, I'm thinking about going ahead and grabbing that as well. Now, so far, I don't like the foundation brush at all. Like, that brush that they're saying is for foundation, I do not like it. I'm like, I don't want to use this for foundation. To me, it's shaped more like a contour brush, like for you to contour your face with. But then I feel like it's just like too soft. And, you know, I'm not really feeling that. So, I don't know how to feel about if I want to, you know, try any more face brushes from them, just because I don't like that brush. I feel like it isn't that great. The only brush I liked so far was the one that's supposed to be brightening, like you can use underneath your eyes to like put powder or whatever, or dust like your brightening powder or whatever. Otherwise, I don't really like their face brushes. The bronzer brush is okay, but again, I feel like that brush would be used better for like powder all over the face, not for bronzer. So I'm probably starting trying to use them in other ways other than the way they say you're supposed to, just because I don't like the way they say you're supposed to use any of those brushes. Like, none. Now I'm trying to try out, you all, if I should set my face with the Peach Perfect mattifying powder for the rest of the face, if I want to dust that powder they came up with on the rest of my face, or if I just want to go ahead and use my foundation powder. This Maybelline Better Skin. I'm sorry, I know they don't make it anymore, but like I need to use it up. And as y'all know, I don't work a job where I can use my makeup during the day, so I have to use them in this video. My bad. But I'm trying to decide if I want to put this on the face or if I should just go ahead and use my Peach Perfect foundation. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and use this just for today because, you know, we're trying to do a full face Too Faced, and if I have a Too Faced product to use for that, I should probably just go ahead and use it. So I'm gonna take this one, and this is the color Caramelized Peach. So I got the skin tone color for this one to try out. And the first couple times I tried it, I didn't actually like it that much. So I still have mixed feelings about this powder. I'm not like, yes, I need it, but I'm not like, you know, no, it's bad. It's just kind of like, I don't know if it's I tried it during like closer to the winter months, and I didn't like really use it in the summer because I think I got it toward the end of the summer. So I was already using the stuff I was using. So I started using this in winter, but maybe I'll like it more when summer comes. Because right now I'm just kind of like, it's okay. But would I buy this again at this point in time? No, I would not. Set the side of my face since I didn't set that. I try to make sure we set everything, especially since, again, I have oily skin, so we got to set it all to make sure. That's my evil eye bracelet, y'all. That's what's making that noise. I think I said that earlier, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So I'm probably have to put some more bronzer on. What? No. I got enough bronzer on. No thanks to Too Faced. Maybe now that Estee Lauder has bought them, they'll finally, you know, get bronzers dark enough for people my skin tone. I don't know. I feel like brands pick and choose when they want to be inclusive. Like, they'll come out with these wide-ass foundation ranges, but it's like, I still wear bronze like everybody else. Why the hell don't you have some? I don't know. Okay, so I feel like I look awfully powdery. That's why I sprayed for so long. So we're going to go ahead and tap this in so that we can finally get to the star of the show, which is the face palette. After this whole video is about this face palette. So I'm saying the face of Too Faced is looking pretty nice. I'm gonna use a mattifying spray at the end. Y'all won't see that part though. You just about to see the part with the highlight and the blurring powder or finishing powder. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, and if y'all can't tell, I have oily eyelids on top of that. So oily skin and oily eyelids. All right, it's just great. Oh, I have the Too Faced Apricot in the Act blush. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And then we'll finally get to the face palette. So I'm just taking this side. I'm not taking the shimmery side, because I feel like I'm going to have enough shimmer once we get into that palette. Because you saw how shimmery those highlighters were. So, yeah. I'm a person who likes a lot of blush, so that's why I keep rubbing it on. I don't know, I just like blush. When I'm in the mood for blush, I mean, like a lot of time lately, I feel like I haven't been in the mood for blush. If I am, I usually use a primer infused blush, so I don't have to pack on as much, and then it doesn't, you know, wear off through the day. I want to get those new e.l.f. primer infused blushes. They have like some shimmery ones, and then they have like some new matte ones that they added to the collection. I want to get some, but I'm waiting till they have a sale. I meant to get them during the Valentine's sale, but I missed out. So I'm just kind of like, oh well. Okay, yeah, that's enough blush. So to the face palette. What's that? This is the Turn Up the Light face palette by Too Faced. I already showed you all this one. So this color is Glow. This is Dazzle, and this is the Soft Focus powder. So I'm gonna start off with I'll probably start off with Glow. I only have one highlighter brush in here, so we're gonna utilize to the best of our ability, which basically I'm gonna dust it off in the back of my hand, and we can go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with Glow on the cheekbones, and then I'll do like Dazzle down the middle of the face and on the nose and you know, other places. So oh god, looks quite glittery. Oh, I should probably pull the plastic off the mirror. That would help a lot. Because I was like, why does it look like that foggy? Like, because I didn't pull the plastic off like a dum-dum. It would probably help if I had nails. Okay. So. I don't really like the baked formulas that much. I guess it just depends on what necessarily the product is. Because I feel like it doesn't pick up as nice on the skin when it's baked as it does when, you know, it's just a normal powder. But it's looking pretty good. It's one of those that blends into my skin nicely, so you can't really tell. You might see a little bit of particles of glitter, but it's not like bam in your face. That's why I want to put this one on the cheekbones, because I don't want a bam in your face situation on the cheekbones today. I really don't want it like most days, but you know, I have like some highlighters for just in case I do need that bam in your face situation. But it's looking pretty good. I feel like it's a nice glow from within thing. Like when I turn my head, you can see it, but it's not like bam in your face like I know Dazzle is about to be, which is again why I didn't put it on the sides of my face. Okay, yeah, I like the way it looks. Look at that, y'all. See some nice little glow from within situation going on there. Okay, so I'm just dusting the brush off on the back of my hand, since I forgot to bring another brush in here. But I don't want the same like glitter particles on there as on the middle of the face. So yeah, it's pretty clean. Okay, so this is a Morphe Y14. This is one of the few Morphe brushes I actually like. I like this one, and I think it's like one eye brush I like. Otherwise, I only like the Jaclyn Hill brushes from him. That's only the Jaclyn Hill face brushes. Like, I don't like Morphe eye brushes at all that aren't like the synthetic ones, because I just find them to be really scratchy. I don't know how people use them, but you know, bravo to use this if you can. Like Tupac said, I ain't mad at you. So this is Dazzle. It was weird because when I was rubbing my brush in it, it was like the glitter particles were like just flapping out everywhere. But like putting it on my face, I only see a little bit of glitter particles, not nearly as many as you see in the pan. So yeah, I feel like my chin isn't nearly as glittery as I thought it was going to be. Okay. I might have been wrong about it. Won't be the first time, won't be the last, sis. It just feels like I'm randomly just lightly dusting glitter on my face. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I know I like the color Glow, but it's like I'm not really feeling Dazzle. Or maybe it's just this brush I'm using. I don't know. But okay. Okay, it looks nice. It doesn't look nearly as glittery as I thought it was going to. So I'm feeling, okay, I'm feeling it. Now we're going to take the soft focus color in the middle and kind of like lightly dust that like on the cheeks here and maybe like on the forehead just to see if it does blur anything. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Pac-Man brush. Look at that. Yeah. I bought a bag of it when I saw it in store because I was like, I didn't know if I was going to see it again. And I was like, I want it. I think they still have this collection online. I don't know if they still have the brushes or not though. Oh God, y'all, this is so powdery. Look at all that. Just from me dipping in it, you can see all that powder coming off. And then we're going to tap off some and then start lightly dusting it across the forehead. I just don't like how powdery this whole palette is. Like, I feel like it was powdery when I yeah, I don't like how powdery this palette is. That's the only con I have about this palette. Otherwise, I think it's fine. Yeah, it blurred out my cheek pretty nicely. My forehead looks pretty smooth, so I'm kind of feeling this palette, y'all. Now, for the price point, I don't know if I would tell you to go out and get this because it's like, they look really glittery in the pan. They have a lot of kick up. It's not that it's necessarily bad. I would just say wait and see if it goes on sale. If you get a 20% off coupon from Ulta and you want to try it, then yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't necessarily rush out and get this because you already got highlighters and I don't see enough of a blurring effect in this soft focus powder in order to justify the price point of this palette. Because I think this is, and it's like 40 bucks or something, y'all. Hold, please. Let's go check on Ulta and then we'll know. Because if it's like $40, I'm not going to tell you about this. Like, no, not at all. Too Faced. Oh, I'm sorry. It's $42. Yeah, no, don't rush out and get this palette. It's not worth $42. Now, if you can catch it on sale for like, you know, $30, then yeah, I say get it. But I'm not going to tell you spend $42 on this. It's not worth $42. It's nice, but it's not worth $42. So don't waste your $42. So that's my take on that. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Oh, I guess I should probably swatch these shades. You know, that'll probably help. So this is Glow and then Dazzle. Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling the color Glow. Like that's my type of color. I'm thinking maybe I think I'm gonna swatch Glow and then Dazzle and then put Dazzle on top of Glow to see how that looks too. Because I got a feeling I'll like it like that more than I like it the way it is now. Crap. the way I set these swatches up. It's messed up my whole life, child. Ooh. Okay, so this is Glow and Dazzle swatch together. This is Glow on its own, and this is Dazzle on its own. So I definitely think I would like, as you can see on my hand, I like Glow and Dazzle together. So next time when I try this out, I'll put them together, and then I'll see how I feel about it that way. But like on its own, I'm not really feeling Dazzle. I don't feel like the soft focus powder did that big of a difference when it came to blurring. And then that Glow shade is nice, but it's like you can buy the same shade in Del Mar from Persona Cosmetics that won't be glittery like that and look just as nice for, like, I think Sona's is 24, but you'll get the one shade by itself, and to me that's worth it over this palette. So although the shades in it are nice and the focus powders, all that and whatever, I don't recommend that you buy this. That's the bottom line. For $42, hell no, don't buy this. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I feel like I'm being so petty, but it's true. I don't think it's worth $42. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.